Hello, beautiful soul. My name is Lisa. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's start the reading. During this time period, this person has been looking at rings or jewelry or something. But I also get too with the spine card, they're paying very, very close attention to you. Whether this is them driving by your house, whether this is them watching you, I get that this person is very, very curious with what you're doing. There's an energy with this spine card where they're very intrigued. They're intrigued by your daily habits. For some of you guys, this is somebody who's watching your Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever type of social media, Snapchat you may have. They're paying attention to who's liking it. They're watching it. I just get overwhelmingly, and if you take a look, they're watching things very, very closely. And the reason that they're really in this energy of watching is because they want to have a conversation with you. They want to get on the same page here, and there's something that they need to open up about. There's something that needs to be communicated. So for those of you that are not in communication currently with your person, they're getting ready to say something to you. And there is going to be a conversation where it's no longer, it feels like to me this conversation that's coming in, I hear that this person says, I have a lot that I need to explain. There's a lot that this person wants you to understand, and I feel like in the past, this person has closed you off from what they were thinking about, how they felt. And now it's like, I really do want to open up and talk about everything that I've been going through, everything that I've been thinking about. And this is a two-way street. So for a lot of you guys, you were always the one that was putting forth the energy and trying to get this person to open up, trying to get this person to be vocal. And now this person is ready to reach out. There's something coming in here too about their throat chakra being cleared. You may start hearing like bells ringing also, and the reason that this person wants to come forward and have this major conversation with you is because they've made a decision. There's some type of decision that this person has made. There may have even been some type of legal matter here that's been determined. But whatever it is, this person, they feel that this is a serious situation where they need to put forth a level of action and let you know that you're important to them. That they're ready to be loyal, that they're ready to be faithful. For some of you, this person wants to have children with you. Have a higher level of commitment. There's a lot of support coming in here, but I think that with this person, they had to take some time here, is what I'm looking at, to really reevaluate what makes them happy. Right? This person needed some time off. There's a reason that your relationship has come to a stall. And this is about this person having this level of self-actualization, right? Where in the past they could have been in limbo between you and somebody else, or this is even just them being in limbo with their wants and their needs, or something that they felt like they wanted. For instance, if this is somebody who felt like, I want to be single my entire life, I don't want to be locked down, marriage is off the table, I have no intention of this. It's like all of a sudden this person needed this level of silence in order for them to really understand exactly what makes them happy. What does this person want to have this conversation about? Can you show me, please, Spirit? By the way, if you haven't already, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. For some of you guys, they want to talk about the deception. Or what, it's either deception in what they've hidden from you, because I do get that there's a secret, but I feel like for a lot of you guys, you already know the secret. This is somebody who's coming back to you, but they know that in order to come back to you, you and them need to have a very tough conversation. And I feel like this person is watching you to see, are you dealing with anyone else? Are you talking to anybody else? I really do believe that Divine is purposely showing this person memories of you. They're reminding, right? They're reminding you, remember this? Remember when you and this person did that? And they're having certain flashbacks and they're really reminiscing, and I feel like this person wants to return to you, and that's what they want to have this conversation about. Because I feel like this person is tired of watching, they're tired of waiting, and I get that they've already made up their mind and made up their decision with what exactly they want. And it's interesting because gift is coming in here. This person views you as a gift. And I feel like this person has been asking a lot of people about you, about your situation, right? Getting other people involved here with helping them understand this level of commitment, understand why you were put in their life. But I feel like for a lot of people, it's not people from their inner circle. Because I get that with this person, whoever they're associated with, those people are kind of jaded and jealous of your person. So this intervention to me is coming from a higher source. Whether this is a therapist, whether this is an advisor, it's not who they typically talk about with you, and this person is really trying to understand what is happening. Am I crazy? Am I crazy for wanting to propose to them? Am I crazy for wanting to marry them? Am I crazy for wanting to reach back out to them and really express everything? And whatever has been said here during this intervention, or whatever has been communicated between your person and this higher energy, because I get that they're talking to a higher energy. It's not their friend. It's not Joe from, Walk and Don't Walk. This is somebody that they respect. This is somebody that they feel like has already been through something that they're going through, and they want this person's advice, and whatever this person has said to them, they're having this brand new perspective on what they see. And I think that's why this person is so fixated and focused on watching you, because they're in a maze by everything that you have going on. Again, we have marriage. This is somebody who has a new perspective on commitment. For some of you guys, if your person is married, or if they were married, or in a higher level of commitment with somebody else, this person has always believed that marriage had a very It wasn't something that they necessarily wanted, or it wasn't something that they necessarily believed in because of whoever they were associated with, whether this was their parents having a toxic marriage, or, relationships, or a relationship that they were in when they were younger. They never really respected this higher level of commitment, but now they're having this brand new perspective, which is why they want to get on the same page as you. This is why they want to have this conversation. And I think that also too, they feel a sense of relief here for whatever new perspective they have on this committed type of energy. And the reality is, it's because they love you. They're remembering how much they love you, how much they miss you. And I think that with this person, the one thing that you've done is that the memories that you've made with one another, they're not negative memories, they're not negative associations. So when they think about you, they think about a time when they were happy. They think about a time where they were free, where they could just enjoy themselves, where they could enjoy you, where they could enjoy the situation. And they're recalling all the positive times that you've had with one another. They're looking back here, and they're really having this different perspective. They're seeing a much deeper meaning here, where they're acknowledging, they're recalling how much they do love you. These hidden emotions, how you nourish their soul, and their true feelings are coming forward where you were always a support system to this person. And now their perception has changed, where they're taking this deeper look, this deeper meaning, and they're looking at the substance for what it is. They're having a higher level of consciousness, and at this time, at this very moment, things are changing. Anything can happen right now with you and this person because there's a sense of spiritual insight. This person is hopeful and they have faith. And for some reason right now, there's a level of power and strength where this person is really ready to express themselves in a way that they never have. And this is a situation that, in my opinion, is meant to happen because it's very high vibrational. There's a level of ascension coming. It's a higher perspective on obtaining goals with one another. Letting go of the idea of being with a partner, you lose a sense of independence. If you're with the right person, you gain independence. Because you can accomplish more together than you can apart. When you're with the right person, and that's something that this person is beginning to realize, that even though you guys are different, you guys are the same at the same point. And whatever differences you may have, however you look at the world and how this person looks at the world, when you come together, their positives and their negatives are different than yours, which is why you guys are a perfect match, which is why you guys are beautiful with one another. I get overwhelmingly with this person, there's some type of major offer coming in here. And I do feel like, I hate to say it, but I do feel like it is this person. Right? Like, let's take a look here. I mean, proposal, interview, offer on the table. This is somebody who wants to have this conversation. They want to make you some type of offer here with this proposal card. And this is really about getting on the same page. This is about a higher level of commitment. Why is this coming in so heavy right now? Look, because this person is having clarity. What are they having all this clarity on? Why all of a sudden you see the eye? It's almost like their third eye has opened. You've illuminated their third eye. Even with this person, take a look, he's looking up directly to God. He's looking up. This is somebody who is not in a selfish place. This is somebody who's not acting from ego. This is somebody who knows what they're meant to do, that if they need help, it's okay to call upon a higher power. For some of you guys, this is somebody that has been praying, asking for confirmation, asking for answers on your situation, asking God to understand what your significance is in their life. This is somebody who's been separating themselves from people, places, and things that are not healthy for them, that are not good for them. And they're having this new sense of clarity. I get whoever this energy is, they're leaving a lot of things in the past. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of people that are upset with them. Whether it's their family, their mom, their sisters, whatever. Maybe even their older kids. This person is breaking free from certain situations that were holding them back for a period of time, and now they're having this. I just keep getting like, I can finally see, I see it now. That's what this person is saying. I see it now. I see what you were trying to show me the whole time. That this is a more significant relationship. That we are twin flames. That this person, they're not meant to settle for this toxicity. They're not meant to be in a life where they're unhappy, where they go day to day, the daily grind. This person is having a sense of clarity on your significance, on what you mean to them, on what a level of commitment could be between the two of you. But I get that you and this person had to be separated for a period of time in order for this person to truly understand what is the significance of you in their life. With you, they have adventure, a level of sophistication. You go with the wind, right? There's something about you that isn't scared. You're not scared of what's to come. You're not worried about what this person has done in the past. The past is what it is. Sometimes I read the comments, and the comments are kind of negative at times. And I understand, right? Because we get frustrated, but the reality is, you can't change the past. You only can live in the now. When you're focused on the past, that's depression. When you're focused on the future, that's anxiety. When you live in the now, that's when you're perfectly balanced. This person is always worried about the future. What happens if I take this leap of faith? If I go out of my way? If I do this? If I risk it all for this person? What happens if it crumbles? What happens if things don't pan out the way that they're meant to? But now this person is in this energy where they're having clarity of, if I don't take this leap of faith, if I don't take this risk, that divine is guiding me to, that God is showing me, that God is illuminating, I'm gonna miss out on my happiness. I'm gonna miss out on what I'm meant to have, what's meant for me. This person understands the significance of this spiritual union. You and this person have a soul contract with one another that you're meant to fulfill. This is an energy where they want to reconcile with you. They want to hold you. They miss you. They miss your touch. This person feels guilty for even putting you in any situations where you felt less than, because the reality is what they're realizing is that that's how they felt about themselves. That was a level of projection. And because you love yourself, so you've always projected that love to them. This person is having this major awakening. Their third eye is opening. They're having this level of spiritual release, man. They're realizing all these cards. Look at all these cards that fell out. I'm going to put them all back because it's too much. But they're realizing that you're their soulmate. You're their twin flame. They're meant to have you in their life and you're meant to be theirs. This person is on the verge of really opening up and communicating with you a couple of things. There's things. The thing that keeps coming on here is interview, right? New perspective. They're about to reveal or confess something about this offer that's on the table. This is somebody who's been trying to communicate with you telepathically. They've realized how much they do love you. And I also get too, there's a lot of attraction here, but for some of you, you may have had to ghost them or cut them off or whatever it is in order for this person to learn their lesson. And they may have done that to you, but either way, they're learning the lesson of why this had to happen. They're having a sense of clarity as why this was significant, why this was needed. And now, even though there was a lack of communication, there's communication that's coming in. So if you and this person are not communicating, get ready because there is communication that is coming in between the two of you guys. What messages do you have for them? Can you show me, please? This person is watching you a lot. I get Nine of Pentacles. They've been focused on their finances, focused on their money. And I also get too with the Six of Cups here, that Scorpio energy. There's a major transformation, right? Scorpio is associated with sex, death, and transformation. But there's also a sense of harmony to this relationship to the past. This person views you as their best friend. They're thinking about the memories that you've made with one another where it's a very nostalgic time for them. They want a second chance at love and reigniting the past because I get, they're ready to take this leap of faith. They're no longer in their head. They're no longer thinking. They're no longer worried about this energy, right? This Four of Pentacles. They're no longer worried and having a sense of restriction. Capricorn energy is a level of restriction, right? This can even be jail. It can be court. It could be a lot of things, right? But to me, this person is in a completely different mindset. They're no longer crying over spilled milk. They're looking to the future. They're saying, if I'm going to take this leap of faith regardless, because if I don't take this leap of faith, I'm going to be stuck in this Five of Cups. Depressed. Sad. Wondering what this could have been. this breakup, having all this regret, this betrayal. And the reality is the betrayal may not even be betraying you, it could be betraying themselves and not taking that leap of faith. Pisces Aquarius energy. This is somebody who's ready to take a risk, who's ready to take a leap of faith, who is finally free of this controlled level of thinking. The Five of Cups, to me, that's somebody who is unhappy but did the wrong thing. You kept making them an offer and they ignored it. They ignored you. They pushed you to the side for whatever the reasoning is. They were more focused on everything else around them except what you were offering them. So now when you withdrew your energy, it's like this person is realizing how lonely they are without you. That's what's giving them this clarity. That's what's giving them this sense of understanding as to why this isn't happening. This person wants to reach out. They want to communicate with you. They want to give you something. There's something here where I feel like it is an exchange, whether it's an exchange of gifts, whether it's an exchange of text messages. There's something here where this person finally gets it. And I feel like with this moon in Taurus, this is somebody who's not easily, they have a hard time opening up, especially when it comes to their emotions. They move very slowly. They had to open up on their own energy. You couldn't force them to do it. But this person is ready to reach out. I feel like there's some type of gift here that they have for you. There's something that this person, they're ready to take this leap of faith, right? With this Ace of Wands, this is passion. They're like, I'm ready to go on this new adventure. That's very successful, very sexual. But this person feels you're very attractive and you're also an inspiration to them. With any time you guys have aces is all about raw, untapped energy. It's what we decide to do with this energy. So with the Six of Cups and the Fool, this kind of trifecta here, this person, they're doing whatever their heart is determining, whatever they need to do to make this right between the two of you, to create this justice, to make this decision. See, this person is in the Five of Cups, Four of Pentacles right now, or in the past, because they were in limbo. They were restricting themselves with what they knew from their past, which was stopping them from being free. But see, them being stuck in the past, that was only them keeping themselves stuck. That was a level of their own mental prison. They put themselves there. What you've done for this person, honestly, is you've illuminated to them you are free. You have the ability to make whatever decision you want. You have the ability to be whatever you want, but it's all a mental thing. And it's not something you can overthink. It's something you feel. And this person is realizing that you make them happy. You take them out of the darkness. This person is suffering significantly internally because of the painful ending that you and them went through. But again, with the Hierophant here, the Hierophant in Justice, this is marriage. This is a higher level of commitment. You have the Queen of Pentacles and you have the Star card here with the Four of Wands. This person in the Nine of Cups and the Star card, the Star is a wish, the Nine of Cups is fulfillment. Wish fulfillment. There's a celebration. There's stability. There's partnership. This is 1111. The Four of Wands to me is always 1111, which is the gates of heaven. Aries energy, Aquarius, Capricorn, Libra, Pisces, Taurus, Scorpio, Capricorn. And it doesn't really matter the signs. This is the energy, because we all have multiple signs in our chart. But this is an energy where this person is finally recognizing your worth. And part of that reason is because you had to acknowledge it yourself, but then also you saying, I am worth this. I do deserve a higher level of commitment. Whether it's with them or with anyone else, it's you opening yourself up. It's you allowing this person to know, I'm gonna be happy because that's what I deserve. And I believe God's heard your prayers. I believe that there are certain things you've made your wish on 1111. You've become very hopeful. You've done the healing. The Star card is all about a level of healing, right? The Star comes after the Tower. The Tower is a traumatic moment. But the beautiful thing about this Star energy with the Four of Wands is that your wish, whatever you were thinking, whatever you were manifesting, it's all coming into fruition here, especially with the Four of Wands. There's stability. Your Four of Pentacles is changing to the Four of Wands. It's changing into I can't versus I can, I am. Here's why it can't work. Here's why it will work. You're going from a lack of to a level of surplus here. Celebration, happiness, congratulations is in order here. There's a lot of prosperity that's coming with inside of this relationship because this is a blessed relationship. Justice in the Hierophant and the Star card. This is a relationship that is a divine counterpart. But sometimes divine timing has to be at play here, and I get that with this person, that's what was blocking it, right? It was divine timing. It was also too, with this Leo energy, Mars and Leo, this person, I feel like, needed to set boundaries with those people around them. For some of you guys, whoever your person is, they have a lot of people that take from them, so they needed to learn how to set boundaries with those other people that were around them. They needed to learn what it was to fight for their heart, right? Leo's all about the heart, taking action. Mars is taking action from a heart space. Realizing that they can love themselves enough, that your intentions are pure, and that your emotions are real, and that their feelings are growing for you. I don't think that they've ever loved anybody the way that they've loved you. Ace of Pentacles. This is somebody who, again, between you and them, there's a lot of abundance that's coming, whether you and them are creating a business together, whether you and them are manifesting together, whatever it may be, it could just be the energy of the two of you guys coming together, which is ultimately going to catapult your financial situation as well as theirs, there's something here where I get that it's almost like you're about to receive a level of abundance that's going to be out of this world. And again, we have the Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and then we also have the Ace of Wands. So this is a brand new start that's coming in here that's been waiting to take place. But I also feel like before you could have this brand new start, there was a lot of transformation that needed to happen, almost like a phoenix rising type of situation where your person had to acknowledge that that they're worth it, that they do deserve love, that they do deserve happiness, that this is something that they can have. It's not something that's only written in the movies or song lyrics made of love, but that you really can fall in love with your best friend and have an amazing life. That is a possibility. That is a potential here. And I'm getting that with this person, they're beginning to see that. But you know what? There's another side of this. The other aspect to this is you also had to understand that you deserve love. You deserve happiness. You deserve a higher level of commitment. And the beautiful thing about this sun energy is it's having the confidence to know this person is coming back. It's having the confidence to know that you are going to be successful in love and in life because your energy is vibrating at such a high level. You are meant to lead this person to show them the truth. Not the truth about you, but the truth about themselves. You were meant to help inspire this person because the thing is that sometimes when we look in the mirror, we see something different than what other people see. But see, you saw the beauty in this person. You saw how amazing they were. This person became an inspiration to you, unbeknownst to you, more than likely. And now what you're doing is you're painting the picture of how you've always viewed them, and you're saying, look, this is you. I believe in you. I think you're amazing. I think the sky's the limit. Whatever you put your mind to, you can accomplish. And I'm getting that with this energy. You've shown this person